Man, keep it going. This is one of the best people I've ever met in my life, man. Keep it going for this young man. I wish I was one of his students. I probably would have learned something in school. I don't know. Coshocton, what's going on? How we doing this evening, Coshocton? In the building. Man, I am on White Woman Street. You know, when I saw that, I'm like, ooh. I didn't think I'd be the only black guy on this street. Maybe if it said thick white girl street. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Everybody doing well? Yeah. All right, before I get started, I need to know the age groups. I always like to know the age groups before I get started. If you're in your 20s and 30s, make some noise. 20s and 30-year-olds, where you at? Two liars. How old are you, sir?
37.
37. Oh man, the engine light about to come on. I'm just telling you right now. 37. We can't stand you. You just we jealous of you. Ain't nothing going wrong yet. Now watch this. Where my 40-somethings at? Where you at? 40-year-olds. Where y'all at? Just two? Man, this is the geriatric crowd we got tonight. You one of the young ones. Like, hey, but you know what? Your engine light is on. That's all I'm saying. It is on. Now watch this. Where my age group at? Where my 50-somethings at? Yeah, you hear that 40 and 30? You hear that? We in the building. And you know what? The only reason why we got energy is because we took a nap before we came to this place. Gotta go to Warehouse Steak and Stein. I better get some rest. The engine light on, and we need to get some replacements. We need the tires rotated. Where my 60-year-olds? If you're in your 60s, make some noise. All right. Y'all sound sleepy.
We didn't say.
We should have did a 5 o'clock show. Watch this. Where my 70-year-olds at? Make some noise. See, they sound more lively. You hear that, 40? They up. Because they took a nap in prescription medication is what they did. More energy when there's a script that come with it. If you 80 plus, make some noise. Yeah! My man right there. Y'all give it up to my man right here. Yeah. Oh, and we got two. We got two in here, two over 80. That's beautiful. Give it up to both of them. I didn't see this beautiful young lady. 92, y'all. She's 92 years old. Like a sexy, what's that, Stell from Gold Girls? Beautiful. So you in your 80s, 92 years old. What more can I say? You know, you up and you got all the energy in the world. That means you took a nap, prescription medication, and a line of cocaine. That's. She said, my white hair, the only thing I got on me that's white, baby. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you for coming out this evening. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Y'all, what the hell is going on with the gas prices? I was so lucky I got gas for $1.49 last night. Yeah. Taco Bell. If I'm being accurate, it was liquid solitary gases. Hot gas price. I tell you, we pulled in on the way down, and this guy, we pulled in the gas station. This guy in front of me told the clerk, he said, hey, give me $5 on pump 1. I let him like, what he trying to do, get the pump 2? He left out, I'm like, hey man, give me $3 on pump 3, please. I just need enough to make it to the show. This gas price is crazy. Man, and then Mother Nature must be going through menopause. I don't know what's going on. You see, the fellas lost. The women know what I'm talking about. If you ever live with a woman through menopause, you know you go through all 4 seasons every night. Yeah. You get in bed. When I go to bed, I better have on Bermuda shorts, flip-flops, and a winter coat. I don't know what it's going to be. I go to sleep in fall. I wake up, it's the middle of summer. And once I deep sleep, it's winter now again. So I have to spring out of bed. You know what I mean? This is...
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah. You feel bad for me? Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, poor man. I feel bad for you, man. They call it menopause for a reason, right? If If men got menopause, I swear, it'd be a 4-day work week. Oh my goodness. I tell you. So you already know I like older women. I like older women. So 92, I'm gonna holler at you after this show. I've been looking for a cougar. I found a saber tooth. I'm like, hey. We get busy. Oh, look, well, I gotta fight somebody for it. Y'all sell tickets for that. We're gonna be in the parking lot fighting for 92. That is beautiful, man. So, like I said, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Sure, we got Brown. Where my Browns fans at? Make some noise. We going to the Super Bowl this year. Once we buy a ticket like everybody else, yes. We're gonna have a good seat. Best seat in the house. We're gonna have. Where my Ohio State fans? OH? OH? All right. Hey, I just did a show in Michigan with a bunch of Wolverines. Boy, I talked about Sharon more like a dog. Y'all would have been proud of this Buckeye. That's all I'm telling you, boy. I had to run in my car after the show, though. I needed y'all with me. Where the hell was y'all at when I was doing all this?
We don't go there.
But youngest of 6 kids, y'all. 4 girls, 2 boys. I know you can't tell by looking at me, but I'm mixed. My mother blood, my daddy a Crip. I represent Daddy. So that was a joke about gangs. Crips wear blue, Bloods wear red, you know. It's like them Crips and Republicans. That's what it's like. It's like that. I ain't gonna do no political stuff tonight. No political stuff tonight. We gonna keep it light tonight. We don't want that. We don't want that. Put that there. And growing up, so I grew up in a house of 6, man. I'm just gonna tell y'all about my childhood. Can I share this with y'all? Sure. Okay. I was a bedwetter. And I started wetting the bed after my father and mother broke up. So it was kind of a nervous reaction from it. And I started, just put it this way, we shared rooms. We shared beds. I pissed on more kids than R. Kelly and P. Diddy combined.
Oh, shit.
Every bed I had was a water bed. It's just... We were poor, but we had nice beds. Look at this. How did I do this? And it's crazy because the only reason why, so I peed in my bed. I peed until I was like 13, I'm gonna be honest, off and on, But I started getting control of it. The last time I peed on myself, it was the first day of school. And I was so embarrassed. So after my father left, when your father leaves, when he's there, you have money. When your father leaves, you don't have money. And to this day, my memory kind of like is broken up into sections. Mainly section 8, because that's what he was on after my daddy left. So daddy gone, first day of school, y'all, you know how you do. You lay your clothes out, and you like, oh, I'm about to kill him tomorrow. They ain't seen this yet. Wait till I get up in there, right? So I got my clothes laid out. I get up, I get dressed. I get dressed early, because I couldn't wait first day of school. So I sit on the couch, and I fall asleep. Then I had the pee dream. If you don't know what the pee dream is, see, you ain't old enough to know what the pee dream is. Pee dream is you sleep, and all of a sudden you make it to the bathroom because you got to pee real bad, and then you just relieve yourself and it feels so good. And why does it feel so warm when it first starts happening? Then all of a sudden you get cold. It's like when you pick up that newborn baby and they pee on you, right? That's the dream I had. And I'm like, ooh, the bus is coming. Now the school bus is about to come. So I got a decision to make. I can catch public transportation, or I could get on a school bus. Once again, my daddy went there, we ain't have money. I had to get on a school bus. So I just pulled my shirt down so people can't see the pee stain. And I'm like, man, I wish I had some bus fare. I get on there, I smell so bad that the kids on the bus, they raise money for me to get on the public transportation. I made it to school that day too. So my father left, man, and I swear, I hate Christmases to this day. And the reason why is everybody got good gifts. I got crappy gifts. The gifts, look, if you got Spider-Man, I got Man Spider. He-Man, him guy. Superman, strong fellow. I got the off-brand gifts. The plastic that it was wrapped in was stronger than the plastic the toys was made out of, what I'm saying. But my mother used to be like, oh, to God be the glory and salvation. I'm like, yeah, Salvation Army, because that's where we got all this stuff from. So my father, he finally shows up one Christmas, right? And he brings the toys in, and he has this big bag, and in the bag, he had a gift for me. And he opened it up, and it was a tire. And I'm looking at the tire, I'm like, he had to get this off like a semi-truck or something. Daddy, are you on crack? What's going on? What's happening? And he look at me and he say, son, that's that big wheel you always wanted. So if I have comprehension issues, you know I got it from my father's side. That's every mother. Every mother in here, if there's something wrong with your kid, what do you say? He got that from his daddy's side of the family. Don't nobody in my family, he got that from your daddy's side of the family. So when I was peeing in the bed, my mother was like, you got that from your daddy's side of the family. And we grew up in a black household. Let me just tell y'all something. They don't take you in for counseling when you peeing in the bed. They take you to church. Like, oh, we gotta pray for my baby. We gotta pray for my baby. And then they do something they call laying hands. I had all these old ladies laying their hand on my bladder. Take this pissy urination demon out this child. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus, Satan. Get your pissy demon out of this baby. What I hated is, we all went to the same church, so kids from my school is behind me like, I told you that was him. I hate my life. I was getting baptized, y'all, and I knew the minister knew I was the one that peed on myself, because he would not get in that water with me. He's like, go ahead, little P boy, go to the end of it. Where's Moses when you need him? Where's Moses when you need him? Just. And what's crazy is I'm a PK. I'm a PK. If you don't know what that is, preacher's kid. My father is a preacher. I should say he was. My father was a preacher. My father passed away. Your mama a preacher? Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about, right? But he walked one way in church, but he walked another outside of church. That's what I'm saying. Hallelujah. Can I get a witness? So it was crazy. We had a contentious relationship only because he didn't show up. That's why when he came when I was 5 and brought that big wheel, I was excited. You know, even though he very rarely did stuff for me. And I used to blame my mother for everything, not realizing she was the one making all the sacrifices. So I bumped into my father downtown Cleveland, about 15 years old. Between the ages of like 5 and maybe 18, I might have seen my father 10 times. Right? So I bump into him. He's on a date. I'm like, oh, Pop. And he's like, oh, hey, Linda, this is my son. Linda, meet Junior. My name is Junior. I'm named after you, sir. How could this be like? This man couldn't remember my name. I'm finger snap famous to my own father. What the heck going on? So the lady, she smiled. I meet her. I'm upset. I graduated from high school, y'all. And when I graduated from high school, I got accepted to college. And when I was going to college, I needed a little bit of money for books. So I decided, let me call my father. I ain't never asked my daddy for nothing. He should be proud of me that I'm going to school. I called him, didn't get an answer, so I texted him. I'm like, Pop, hey, I need $150 for books. This fool sent me back, new phone, who this? It's Junior, Pop, Junior. Your name. He's like, oh, in that case, no, I don't have it. I'm like, oh, man. So I went to school, no help from my dad. I did well. I was at Cleveland State University. And it's about 2 years later. I'm 20 years old now. I'm in the barbershop. Screw y'all. I know I'm bald now, but I had hair then. I'm in the barbershop. This is just a hangout. See, my brother, my bald brother, we together. I'm in the barbershop. That's like the hangout. And I'm chilling. I'm sitting down. I'm in the barber's chair. The phone rings. It's my father. He remembered my birthday. Never remembered my birthday. It's December 13th. He calls. And the barber say, Rich, the phone is for you. And I'm like, ooh. So my barber old school. You ever met like a mean, tough guy that's been in the Marines and just so let me just take a step back. I don't want y'all to think I grew up around mean people, but you couldn't really ask for hugs and love when I grew up. If I asked my mother, give me a hug or give me some love, she'd be like, love that mop, hug that broom, and clean this goddamn kitchen up is what I need you to do. That's how my barber was, right? My barber, he saw my father on the phone. He's like, Rich, your dad is on the phone. I was like, he remembered my birthday. I'm thinking he gonna take me fishing. He wanna make up for lost time. Oh man, I can't wait to talk to him. I pick up the phone like, hey Pop, how you doing? You trying to hook up? He's like, no. He said, I need to borrow some money. I was like, what? The same guy that wouldn't give me money for school? He's like, yeah, I need $250. But they don't say borrow, they say let me hold. That's what the euphemism for us is hold. Let me hold 250. My feelings hurt, y'all. But my mother raised me. Patricia Mitchell, I love you. She raised me right. I told her, you know what, Papa, I got you. I got you. Come on up to the barbershop, I'll give you the money. But you know, my voice was cracking a little bit. My barber could hear it. I'm like, man, come on up. I got the money. He heard that. I hang up the phone. My barber looked at me. He's like, Rich, you okay? I said, I'm okay. He's like, hey, just because you're going through rough times, that don't mean all your times gonna be bad. And sometimes you can love somebody and they may not love you the same way. But I heard what you did with your father, and I know that your father ain't been there for you, but you did it anyway. That let me know your mama raised you right. I'm proud of you. And at this point now, I'm really welling up now, like getting emotional. And he's like, hey man, he stand up, he put his arms out. He said, you probably need a hug. You need somebody to tell you they love you. Come here, son. And I went up to him, and then he handed me a mop and broom. He said, love this mop and love this broom to clean this goddamn barbershop up. So my father died. My father died in June of 2024. And it was crazy because it is 6 of us. But, you know, we're all scrambling on who's going to do what. Even though I'm the youngest of 6, a lot of times a lot of decisions fall on me. And I went to go talk to the clergy because, you know, you're a preacher's kid. So they really get involved. They get involved in all your business. So they had a meeting. They had me come in. And I got all these ministers around. And they're like, hey, we heard the issues you had with your daddy, that y'all weren't really close. So what we decided to do is, we're gonna let you make decisions on this funeral. And forgiveness is not for the person who aggressed you, it's for you, so you can let go of that pain. We want you to forgive your father and give your daddy something he can take to the other side. So when you meet your father in heaven, y'all have something to talk about. I'm like, dang, you know, that's deep. So I thought long and hard. And then I buried him in that big wheel he got me when I was 5 years old. Treat your kids right. Well, good time, man. So look, it's April, and it's almost April. A few days to April. It's March. It's Pisces season. Y'all do zodiacs? Y'all know where my Pisces at? I got Pisces there. Oh, right there. Okay, a few right there. Okay, all right. My mama was a Pisces, so I love Pisces. I ain't even got a joke for that. I just think y'all don't forgive nobody of nothing, no. You ever done something to a Pisces? You still mad at your 2nd grade teacher, ain't you? He been holding grudge for years. I'm gonna slap her as soon as I see her. But but it's crazy, man. It's like the season's changing. Last month was Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody had a great Valentine's Day. I had a crappy Valentine's Day, let me just tell you. I'm by myself. I make this call. I call my girlfriend. She ain't picking up. I say, cool. She ain't picking up. I finally text her. She's like, hey, I got some stuff that came up. I can't hook up with you. I said, okay, cool. So I go to a restaurant. I sit down in the restaurant. Lo and behold, who walks in the restaurant? My girlfriend with another dude. So now my heart broke. You should see it on my face. Now, granted, it was her husband, but still. How's she gonna play your boy like this? I'm crushed. You can see it in my face. It made my wife lean over to me and say, baby, what's wrong? Explain that to the slow friend. She trying to figure out, so which one you break up with? The one who broke my heart. No, which one I broke? Okay, so she said she wanted who I brought with me. She's beautiful. Oh, we ain't gonna do that. She said she wanted who I brought with me. Beautiful. Actually, that is my wife outside. My wife is sitting outside. We have been married on March 31st, marks our 25th year anniversary. Thank you. And you would have think I would have got off with good time. This is life sentences. Ain't no parole for marriage, you know what I'm saying, baby? You know what I mean? Can I get some time off for good behavior? And what happened to my god doggone conjugal visits? What the? I guess they just out the window now, huh? No, 25 years, man. I'm saying she's trying to kill me 25 times. I don't know who married, by round of applause, who's married here? Oh, shoot. Where the single people at? Single people make some noise. Single people. All right. Now y'all all see who you can have a threesome with. Go ahead and pick your partners. Thank me later.
Oh, it's okay.
No, being married is different. I swear we look at our single friends like we Andy Dufresne. I'm sorry, no, like we Morgan Freeman and they Andy Dufresne. He made it out. He made it up this brick wall. I swear, and women, I feel bad for y'all. Man, we always complain that we married. You know, man, we might get flirted with once per year. Your wife, your girl, she get flirted with every day. She turned out man every single day. Yep. We walk around, one woman can say something nice to us, excuse me. I know I look good. I'm like, why, baby? This woman said hello to me today. Your boy still got it. Look at me, I still got it. Meanwhile, you getting underwoos thrown at you every day. Underwear just, whoo, whoo, whoo. We don't get no play, fellas. We don't. Women get all the love. And we sit here, and then so women, it's like being married like a prison to y'all too. You stuck having sex with the same butthole every night too, right? Oh. See, that was an innuendo there. You know what? That was an innuendo there. They over here fighting over here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
So now all my attention will be on this table right here. You didn't hear they mention the threesome. My voice was cracking earlier. All of a sudden it's clear as heck now. So this is the hot tub club over here right here. Okay. 40, here you go right here. You were single. That was the unicorn y'all been looking for. So see, this my girl. She getting all my little secret, she getting all my little side comments. Stop doing my sex talk. You better stop that. Oh, she said that's her unicorn. She loves you, man. She obviously doesn't know what a unicorn is. You put that in your Pornhub search. See what you come up with. Hey, you know, I'll just start passing the microphone around and let everybody else talk. We got a whole show going on here. He said, been there. You gotta be careful, y'all. Now I'm gonna skip past my marriage stuff. I'll get back to that. Let me just tell you this. So my mother, beautiful woman, mother passed away 8 months ago. And yeah, that's dated. It still bothers me. Her birthday was March 13th. So that was like, this was like her first birthday without her being here. It's different. But, so, my mother, she started getting older. I would go over there, I'd clean her house. Me and my son would go over there, clean her house, go shopping for her, do all this stuff. Before she went to the nursing home, we got a little too hard. But my mother, I swear, she loved Fox News. She watched it religiously. and I'm like, Mom, why don't you watch something to expand your mind? She said, well, what you want me to watch? So I put BBC News on for her. So I put it on, she started watching that. And you know, they had the little British accents, it's the real BBC. And she's like, oh, she loved it. And they had this correspondent, handsome black guy, light-skinned black guy, nice mustache, the whole nine. She's like, oh, he is so cute. I'm like, you like him, Ma? She said, yeah. She said, what's his name? I said, I don't know. You gotta search it. She said, how I search it? I said, go on Google, Ma. So my mother went on Google. She said, what do I put in? She's like, I said, just put the handsome guy in for the BBC.
Been there.
So let me just tell you this. My mother didn't come out her room for 63 days. She had more viruses on her thing than a swingers club in Florida. That too is in your Pornhub selection. Y'all know, he said he searched for people. He said, you know what? Y'all explain that to the Christian people in here. They don't. Big Black Christians, that's what it stands for.
Oh, damn.
I happen to be one. I'm a big Black Christian, that is. So my mother, she got something called dementia. Before she passed, she had dementia. Well, we're gonna let her take her call. Oh, she gotta get it. She says my grandson, and I fully understood. I'm like, hold on, y'all, let's shut the heck up. Give me a chance to take a sip. I hope everything cool. Oh, I hope everything okay. Is everything good? We're gonna pray that everything good though. I'm being serious, y'all. Man. I'm a grandparent now. I got my first grandchild. I love him way more than I love my kids. Any other grandparents out there? You feel the same way? Man, oh my God. I didn't know I could love somebody this much. Oh, the difference is, parents, you want your kids to be perfect. Grandparents already know that your kid is perfect, and that's the difference. We love him. I'm sorry, I spoil him. But get back to my mother. My mother, before she passed, she got dementia. And if you, some of y'all probably going through that. This is an older crowd, so you. I don't mean you. Goodness gracious, I didn't see Joe Biden when I walked in, so I was pretty real okay. What I'm saying is, when you get to a certain age, right now you're in your 40s, but when you start getting into your upper 40s or 50s, you become your parents' caretaker. And the hardest thing was, my mother forget things. Like she forgot my grandmother died in '83. And she's like, oh, mama ain't called me. I said, Grandma? She's like, did something happen? I'm like, no, no. And if that ever happens to you, don't try to correct them because it's just like it would just happen right then and there. So what I learned to do, play music. If you're going through that now, you got somebody going through that, play music. Music is really strong. Your sense of smell is real strong. You can smell something that takes you right back to that time and place, but music takes it back to the place. So I would just do that with my mother. Real talk. So I hated the fact that my mother had dementia until I realized something. I owe her $500. This dementia ain't that bad. So I'm visiting my mother, right? We having a long visit. I'm up there, I'm talking to her. It's one of them lucid days. She said, baby, I want some pizza. I said, Ma, you want some pizza? So what you don't know, if you don't know, when they get dementia, they be forgetting to eat sometimes. So when she had that appetite, I'm happy. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go get you a pizza. What you want? She said, I want pepperoni and sauce. I said, I got it. She said, no, I just want to talk to you today, baby. She called me Junior. She said, I just want to talk to you. Everything cool?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good. She said, I just want to talk to you, Junior. So I said, okay, we talking, we having a great time. Tears in my eyes. I'm like, my mama here. Just feel like my mama here. I ain't want to leave. But I knew she was tired because she kept saying, so what you about to do, baby? I'm like, oh, well, you want me to go? She said, yeah. So I get up to go. She said, baby, please, next time you come back, bring me that pepperoni pizza with sausage. I said, Ma, I got you. I'm bringing her the biggest one, right? I'm still happy I'm on cloud nine that she remembered. Well, I said, oh, Junior, hold on, baby, come here. I ain't forgot about that $500 you owe me too, boy. I love my mama, man. It was crazy. My mother outlived my father by a year and 1 day. She wasn't gonna let that bastard beat her in nothing. I'm like, God, Ma, you still mad at him? It's a true story. I can't make this up. Man. So, yeah, that's mainly it about that. Brought over 6 people, and I'll get back to my wife because I was telling you about married life. Because most of y'all married, so you can relate to this. Me and my wife, we made a pact that we not gonna let anything in the world break us up. We never get a divorce. We're gonna ride this thing out, no matter what. You know, because we both looked at each other and said, I'll be damned if I see you happy.
That's true.
You gonna suffer with me? She riding this comedy stuff out like, oh, I hope you hurry up and be famous. I swear to goodness. It's the truth. It's the truth. Y'all can laugh, man. She would tell you this. This is the type of stuff we talk about. We real. And then you ever been out with your toxic friends? You got any toxic friends? Oh, I can't stand being out. We got our level of toxicity. They probably here right now. Blink your eye if you with your toxic friends. Oh, I saw 3 blinks. So you ever been out with your toxic friends and you know they're arguing because you'll hear the wife say something like this. Pass me those pancakes. You know, the flat, burnt, unemployed pancakes. Ooh, shit, she talking to him. What the heck is going on? Give me the sausage. I ain't using nothing that big, so well, the sausage would probably be bigger if the eggs weren't runny. Oh God, just get me out of here. Oh, somebody got that. I'm at that age, man. I'm getting old. When you said you're in your 30s, I'm mad at you, cause your scrotum's still up here. I got mine tucked in my sock right now. If I jumped out of an airplane, I don't need a parachute. I can just pull my sack out like. Float to the ground like Rocky and Bullwinkle. And if you know who Rocky and Bullwinkle is, your ass old just like me. So, we got some Natasha and Boris fans up in here. It's just different getting old. We ain't got to do no drug. You still smoking weed, popping pills. We pop pills too. High blood pressure pills. Metformin cholesterol pills. 1 a day, 2 a day, every day. You know, it's... Where am I? Is this the sex club? Everything leads to a sexual innuendo. I came up here, I said I wasn't gonna cuss a lot, or we're gonna do too many sexual innuendo. But this is the crowd to do this stuff in here. Y'all about to get the real me. Y'all about to get some raw stuff now. Y'all say one more nasty thing and I'm going off the rails. Back to you. You smoke weed to get high. Once you're over 40, you ain't gonna need to do that. You can just do this. Stand up fast.
Twice today.
She said twice today. You ever get so lightheaded you think you're having a heart attack just because, ooh. Shouldn't have drank that coffee. Ooh. You want to feel heroin? Bend over to tie your shoes. That's heroin. I'm serious, man. It's cheaper. It is cheaper. It is cheaper. Other ways, you can sleep wrong. Did you know that you can sleep wrong? You ever woke up and you be like, oh, I'm hurt. What happened? I slept wrong. I didn't know it was a test to go to sleep. What? I ain't lying. You go through it. 37, you think, see, it's funny now. Wait till you start going through. As soon as you hit 40, I'll tell you something's gonna go wrong. Everybody in this place over 40 has had this happen. You're just walking and your knee give out. Am I lying? They just give out. And you're like, yeah, so what the? And then it's throbbing. You can barely move it. So then you get to urgent care. As soon as you go into urgent care, what happened, people over 40? It go right away. So now you in there looking like you was trying to score some drugs. Like, yeah, looks like we have a drug abuser in here. Sid leg is hurting his mouth. You over there hitting it on the thing. Ah! 37, this will happen to you. I'm just telling you. You got none of this here. Look, now 37, look at me. Blink your eye real quick. Just blink your eye. You didn't see nothing, did you? 40-year-olds, look at me. Blink your eye and look at me. You see that piece of fur that's falling down right now in your eye, slowly. Why are they laughing? Because they know what I'm talking about. It's cataract. We all freaking got it. He don't know nothing about what we going through. The struggle is real. We forget why we get up and go in other rooms. Why is that? You know the only time you can remember most of the time if you go to the bathroom, because we gotta pee every 20 seconds. He's still peeing in the straight stream. 37 go in, it's like this. Zip. I'm done. 50-year-old. We don't need a number 2 to read our, we can read our email pen. It's the truth. And you really don't stop until after you sit down and a little bit more dribble out. And that's happening to all the women over 45 right now that just laugh. Just a little bit of PK about it. It's not enough to make her stink, but enough to make her wet. You know what I'm saying? Make her dangerous. And then that's when you got little naive 37. He go over there and he messing. He got 92. She there. He like, ooh, Miss Ernestine, you got that wop. All us dudes over 50 there, that's a wop all right, wet and pissy. You better. That's because he always had access to sex. He could pull up with his phone and he could look at breasts anytime he wanted to. You know how hard it was for us to find some naked tatas when we were growing up? We had to get lucky enough to go to the public library and get a book called National Geographic.
Hell yeah.
We all like those with women weight breasts, don't we? Taking that book back to the library, all the pages stuck together. Here you go, Miss Walker. I'll be back for next month's issue. Sex different, he's still having great sex right there. 37, I think that you could have an orgasm and then be back up before the night over. Now that's dudes over 50. That's 3 to 5 business days, baby. Unless you got Amazon Prime, and that come with the blue pill he was talking about. It's different. Sex different once you get older. I'm serious. See, 37, he having hand sex. He having that good sex. That's that good sex. He can still hold his body weight up. You know, he's impressive. Look at me. I used to be in the military. I can do push-ups. Oh, look at that girl. Switch hands. Look, reverse cowboy. Not us. We having that lazy sex. We having that elbow sex. We right here like, girl, come on, get some of this huckabuck right here. Get some of this lazy loving right there, girl. 2-inch pumps, I'm gonna kill it. I hear you moaning. What's you moaning? We bald fat now, our belly's big as hell. She can't breathe. You would scream too. You don't think you like it, baby? She's like, no, I can't breathe, you fat bastard. What you do is sit up. Would you eat some lettuce? It's cold water. Would you drink it? I should have married your brother. And what we start doing, ladies, immediately we just start sweating. And it's getting all in your eyes. You trying to look sexy, your mascara running, your eyes burning. And we like, oh, baby, you like it? You like, I can't see. Baby, that help with your cataract. Blink your eye. You see that little piece of fur moving down right there? Only thing worse than us 50-year-olds is them 70-year-olds. That's that hip sex. That's that sex right there. This is the laziest bastard ever. He just laid to the side like this and try to move her leg. Come on, Barb. That 4 a.m. poke. Was you asleep? You heard me snoring. Then she said the 2 sexiest words we ever hear. Hurry up. Okay, y'all fun crowd. Man, y'all having a good time tonight? Yeah. Thank you. I need y'all to support me. I do this for charity. Charity is a stripper I met. Hoes got kids. So I sell shirts at the end of my show, y'all. I got one for this occasion only. I only got like 4 or 5 of these. I don't know why I didn't print more. But it says my name, which is Big Rich Live, Coshocton 2006. You saw me here. So you make sure you come get one of those. He said he can't read. And I got something for those who can't read. Right there. Big black guy for you on your chest. Ladies, he'll love this if you go to bed with this on. You just, every night is a threesome with a Big Rich shirt. And then, if he just packing like 37 is, You just live, love, and laugh him. That's you just live, love, and laugh, y'all. So we got those. Peddling my wares. They're $30 a shirt, y'all. 2 for $60. See the savings? And I got something for those who like to drink. I got shot glasses too. Shot glasses $10. Shot glasses $10. I wasn't gonna share this story with y'all because I said I wasn't gonna do it. Jody, do you mind if I go ahead and do this? Are you ready? Okay. I'm just gonna say this real quick. I have no proof, but I think my wife cheated on me. All because, and y'all gotta catch this, you gotta hear this, because this is how you know people are too sensitive. All because I cheated first. Come on now. She ain't got no proof I really did though. I'm just saying this. I told y'all I'm a big black Christian, right? I was in the city doing God's work. It was Magic City, the strip club, but it was a city nonetheless. I was giving to charity. Charity is that stripper I mentioned earlier. So I get home late like 4 or 5 days in a row. My wife, if you haven't noticed, she's black. Black women got this thing they do. I think all women got this thing they do. They try to be slick, and they say little things like, they'll call you, hey baby, I was just calling to make sure you was okay. You could have been dead in the ditch. No, you thought I was dead in the chick. That's what you thought. And she would have been right that time. I said, I ain't perfect. I went through my thing. This is a long time ago. Long time ago, y'all. I'm much better. And ladies, if your husband cheats on you, I'm just going to tell you this. Don't cheat on your husband. Don't do it back. Because what we did was a mistake. When you do it, it was well thought out. So don't. We can't have 2 unfaithful people in one relationship. Come on now. 2 liars ain't gonna make it. So what happened is, I told her, stop calling me, I'm a man. I can be home when I feel like it. You know, I'm feeling myself, right? This one day, man, I went over, I dropped charity off, and I left right away. But I accidentally fell asleep before I left. 5 o'clock in the morning, sun's coming up. You know that feeling I'm talking about. You already you know. Every guy here know they had that feeling. When you wake up, my heart was beating. I'm like, oh shoot, the sun coming up. I feel like a vampire trying to beat the sunlight. I said, let me hurry up and run home. But before I run home, let me call her real quick. And I could just tell her something happened. I was gonna make up I got an accident. I called her, went straight to voicemail. Odd. So I looked to see if she texted me, because you know she been texting me. Where you at? You could be dead in the ditch. I'm like, no text. So I text her. No red receipt. Odd. I should have knew something then. But I said, you know what? Let me go home and I'll make this up to her. What's your name, Playboy? Brian. Here's the lie I came up with. Here's my alibi, people. I was with Brian. And after Bible study ended, he decided he wanted to go and grab a few beers. So we had a few. And I was leaving. And as I was leaving, Brian's car didn't start. So I gave Brian a jump. But when I gave Brian a jump, I had my phone plugged inside of the car charger. And as every man in here knows, that if you have your phone charging, when you get somebody a jump, what happens, fellas? It kills it. It dies. Round of applause, fellas. That's true, ain't it, fellas? That's true. Ladies, that sounds like the dumbest lie in the world, doesn't it? But that's the lie I was going to tell. I was with Brian. So I'm running home. I said, ooh, let me stop at Denny's and get her breakfast. Quickest way to a woman's heart is to her stomach. I stop and get her breakfast. I got her Grand Slam, All-Star Slam, the Mickey Mantle. I got her everything, right? I show up at the house, man. I come on, all the lights are on. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I go upstairs, bedroom light on. My wife is sitting up watching TV with a smile on her face. And I'm like, whoa, let me just tell this lie real quick. Then I said, wait a minute, she's smiling. I don't have to lie. I said, baby, how you doing? She said, fine, how you doing? I said, girl, I bought you breakfast. She's like, oh, that is so sweet. Because boy, I bought you breakfast too. Her shit was hotter than mine. You just got home? She's like, yeah, I called you, I texted you. I didn't see it. Why is it going, is your phone dead? It is dead. Oh, look, you could have been dead in the ditch. I said, why didn't you call me? She said, I told you my phone was dead. Your phone is always charged. Why was it dead this time? She said, baby, I was out with Stephanie. Bible study. Stephanie car battery died. And when I gave her a jump, it killed my phone. I'm like, you. She expect me to bleed in that lie, y'all. Hey, y'all, did y'all enjoy me? Yeah. Because I most certainly enjoyed y'all.